Hi guys, welcome to our horror DVD review today. I'm going to do something a little bit different today, and I'm actually reviewing an entire trilogy. I've done this before with Urban Legend, and this is kind of a similar franchise, I suppose, especially the first film, and it's the I Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy. Now, of course, they've all got different names. The first one's I Know What You Did Last Summer, then you go on to I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and then finally I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. Now, the first one came out in 1997, and the second one came out in 1998, and then it took a long time for the third one to come out, and that was 2006. The first two have largely the same cast. I mean, a couple of people survived the first one are in the second one and continue to be main characters, whereas the third one just drops that whole story. Originally, the third one was going to be a carry on from number two, with all the same characters and casts and kind of same theme, but for whatever reason that didn't happen, and that one's kind of a straight to DVD, kind of low budget kind of film, and I've seen it a few times and it's not great. Whereas the first one, I really enjoyed the first one, and the second one is my favourite of the trilogy, and I really like the second one. So the first one starts off with it's a very heavily parodied and spoofed kind of film. The main one, obviously, I think it's a Scary Movie. I'm not sure if it's one or two. It's number one, actually, and where they accidentally kill somebody, and they decide to hide his body and keep the secret. And of course, a year later, somebody knows their secret and starts to hunt them down and send them messages. And you know, you're probably if you've not seen the film, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that kind of thing from Scary Movie. And of course, because I've seen Scary Movie so much, I found it hard to take I Know It Was Last Summer quite seriously. But you know, I still really enjoyed the film. It's got a really good cast actually. It's got Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sarah Michelle Gellar, who of course is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's also got a small role in the guy from The Big Bang Theory, the main guy. I'm not sure. I don't follow The Big Bang Theory, so I can't tell you his name, but it's the main guy. The second one also has a cameo from Jack Black, which is actually really surprising, and it's uncredited as well, but you know, Jack Black, and he looks nothing. He's like a stoner Rasta kind of Rastafarian kind of guy, and it's really cool. But yeah, then the third one, I don't really know anybody in it, and there's probably some people seen in films, but no big names in it, and that one's not really good. The second one I really do like. It's on an island. They win like a competition. They go to this private island. It's in the storm season, so it's basically only them in there. And of course, the guy with the hook, the killer, we'll talk about in a bit, starts killing them all, like in the kind of same way as number two. But obviously, like, the survivors are still haunted by the killer, and you know. But yeah, the killer himself is really cool. He's like a fisherman, and he wears a hook. And there's lots of backstory to it, lots of mystery, lots of details unveiled throughout the first two films, and not so much the third one. The killer doesn't make too much sense in the third one. He's kind of a ghost demon thing, which is kind of weird. I don't know how the way they kill him in the third one. Sorry, I've got a cough. The way they kill him in the third one kind of leaves it that there could not be no sequel. Which also, with a name, what could they have for the fourth one? Is it I'll Forever Know What You Did Last Summer? I don't know what they would call the fourth one. Sorry. But yeah, I would watch the fourth one, but the third one, as I said, is a massive drop off to the thing. It's as I said, it's a completely different group of people. So obviously it starts with a new kind of death, a new accidental death. Sorry, and they decide to, very much in the same way as the first one, keep it a secret and like keep it within their group. And as the time goes on, like obviously the secret makes the friends split up, and suddenly start getting killed off one by one, and they have to work out why and how and who. So it's a decent film, and it come a long time after the first two, considering the second one come a year after the first one. It took, I think, like 8 years, I think, for the third one to come out. So I'm really sorry. It's just, you know, you can tell like it was not. If it didn't have the same cast, it's going to be a drop off in quality. And overall, I would say the third one's great. My ratings for the films: the first one I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. The second one a 7 out of 10, and the third a 5 out of 10 because it's still enjoyable, but it is a drop in standard. It's not quite as good. So yeah, that's my review for the I Know What You Did Last Summer trilogy, and it's a decent bunch of slasher flicks, kind of very Scream-ish, Urban Legend-ish, and it's a decent enough trilogy. And I don't think there's plans to do any more. I would probably watch them if they did. So thank you for watching, and make sure you check out my other videos. I've got plenty of reviews, and I'll keep posting. So thank you.